I think it's different, right? Like, I mean, I'm fighting a legend. I know, like, a win over Pacquiao. You know, like, that's a name. You know, a lot of people have won on the resume, and I think for me in my career, where I'm trying to go, having a win over Pacquiao is only gonna amplify that, and like it's only gonna like help take me like that much further in my career.
What is something that you have to be cautious about him in the ring?
Everything, man. He's he has experience. He's he has foot speed, hand speed. He's an aggressive fighter, and he has that type of style that he's one of a kind. So like it's hard to find somebody that fights like him, and so I have to be in there. I have to be able to adapt.
Do you find any kind of pressure? Do you feel any kind of pressure of fighting him at 46 years old that if you might lose, they might be like, oh, you got beat like him in his late stage of his career?
Nah, not really. I don't really pay attention to much what people are saying. Again, like I said, at the end of the day, he's a multi-division world champion. He has the experience and his age. I just had to be ready for whatever he brings on fight night.
Mario, what age was your first time you ever saw Manny fight or train, or first memory of him?
Oh shit, I can't even remember, but like he was saying he started his career at he started his career in 1995. I was born in 1995. Like, so when he was just starting this sport, I was literally just born. So, the amount of experience he has is the amount of experience I have in life.
He's a legend. He's an icon. Both of you guys started laughing up there. What was the joke that made you guys both laugh at the same time at the face-off?
Oh, he brought up something about his glasses that like I couldn't see his eyes because he was wearing his glasses. I don't know. It's like he's such a likable dude. Like it's hard to be like, man, dude, I'm about to like have to square up with him for my title. But
so you'd rather fight a trash talker that you hate? Why not knock out? Is that better? Is that easier?
Nah, I mean, for me, I've been doing this for I don't know how many years now.
Like I told you, Ellie, the quiet ones are the worst. The guys that don't talk too much, those are the fights that are going to be the barn burners. A lot of times those trash talkers, they don't do much in the ring. But the guys that are quiet, they're going to bring it.
Good job. All right, there you have it. Where they follow you at, Mario? On the fans?
Instagram at Boxer_Barrios.
And where do they follow Baba at?
At Bob Santos Boxing. Let's go, baby.
Make sure to follow them. Stay tuned. Let's see by reporting July 19th. Don't miss it.
Marios, by any chance, are you worried in any way that you might hurt him just being that he's an older man now?
Nah, I mean, I can't be worried about like stuff like that. Again, man, it's kill or be killed in there. Like I said, at any point, if he sees he has me hurt, I know he's gonna jump on me. It's my job to go in there. Just make sure my hand is raised. Like I said, by any means necessary, whether it's knockout or whether it's by decision.
All right, you fought Kelvin Davis, Keyshawn Davis' brother in the amateurs. What do you think will happen now if y'all fought in the pros?
I mean, the same as me fighting anybody else in my division, man. I just gotta be ready, and I know if I'm ready and I'm on my shit, I don't see anybody beating me.
And what made you take like all the tough routes in your career? Like you ain't got no like easy opponents coming up. What made you want to go that route instead of like picking and choosing and cherry picking?
With sometimes you gotta take risks to be great, and I knew that there was a lot of fights that. I mean, I don't know, man. I've been fighting since I was 6 years old, right? Like, why have I been fighting that long? If I'm not trying to test myself, and fight the best. And that's why, like, whenever fights were brought up to me, I always went with the fight. That was, the biggest risk. Because, biggest risk, so the biggest reward. And even I knew in any of those fights, if I fell short, what I was still like going to show in those fights.
Much respect. Thank you.
Not an everyday